I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Like, just send me your your email so I can e-transfer you. So after him going on a rampage, like getting all angry at me, telling me that he doesn't expect this of me, and like he wants me to like still keep trying to go to the nearest Bitcoin machine, I told him no, like I'm not gonna do that. And so he eventually sends me the email. Guess what email it was? Guess what the email said? Just guess. Go in the comments right now and comment. Tell me what you think the email is right now. I'll wait. You done? Okay. The email said, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to talk about how I got scammed, okay? So this was like really recently, and by the way guys, like if y'all notice, it's not as bright in this video, and that's because I decided to use natural lighting, okay? So anyway, so yeah, like, so the way this happened, right? So you guys know what a virtual assistant is. So if you don't know what a virtual assistant is, it's basically somebody who helps bigger companies or even small businesses with like little things like opening emails and like scheduling certain things and like making appointments for people who are like interacting and working with these businesses. So I was like really interested in doing something like that because apparently it's a pretty good job, and honestly I find it as really good work experience because I like want to see how much I can I can be as like a an assistant and like help people, just help people, why am I talking like I'm in an interview? I literally stutter all the time when I'm in an interview, but so I saw this job posting on Facebook that was talking about, oh, I'm looking for a virtual assistant who can help me with like paying people and this and that. And y'all, like, let me tell you, like, this scam could have easily been identified by like anybody, but like I am like very like, I don't want to call myself dumb, but like it was really like the way that the job posting was posted was very trustworthy until like certain red flags went off, but I chose to ignore them because like I just wanted the experience of being a virtual assistant. So I decided to reach out to the person who posted the job posting, and I was like, hey, like I saw your job posting, I'm wondering if you're still looking for people. And this guy was just like, oh yeah, I am looking for people, no interview needed, you get hired right on the spot. And I was just like, wow, like this is a done deal, like damn, this is crazy. Amazing that I get to like start making money immediately like that, without like the whole interviewing process. But yo, like if you are looking for a job and they tell you that there's no interview needed unless if you worked with them before and like they know you or something, or like you have like really good experience, run, because like there is no job out there that would not at least have like some kind of assessment to get to know you and to see if you would be a good fit for the job, So I didn't run. I decided to stay. And so he was just like, okay, so what is gonna happen is you're gonna give me your phone number, you're gonna give me your email, you're gonna give me your address. And I'm just like, address? Like, why am I giving you my address? And he's just like, I'll tell you when like you move on, like, because like there were certain steps and stuff. And then I was telling him like, why do I need to do this action? Why do I need to do that action? He's like, once you do it, then I'll tell you. that was a problem. Like, you can't, like, you're supposed to explain to your employees why you're doing certain actions, you know? Like, you can't just let, oh my God, I went in there blindly. You guys, please don't judge me. I just really wanted to share this because, like, during when it was happening, I was completely freaked out and I was like bawling. I was scared. Like, this guy is probably going to steal all my money or something and I'll go broke completely. And that's almost what happened. If it wasn't for the bank that I was working with, who really the bank really cared about me, because I had no idea. Okay, I'm going too deep into the story. So we were just talking on Facebook, and he was like telling me things that like is about the job, and all I said was okay. Like, I didn't really like ask many questions. He would just tell me like, "Oh, I'm looking for an administrative business assistant who can help me with like opening mails and like sending money to clients, this and that." I don't know why I didn't think it was real, fake, but I just went with it. And so it came to a point where I gave him my email and everything. I didn't give him my address because that's a little sketchy. And I was surprised that he didn't really like be persistent, like with like making me send my address to him. So he just ignored it and continued on with the next step because like, yeah, like I wasn't really interested in like giving my address or anything. So I gave him my email and he said, so the way I'm going to pay you is like through direct deposit or check. So I'm just like, okay, but like, I'm not really like comfortable giving you my direct deposit information because first of all, I just met you. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're yeah, like usually I searched it up too. I was like if virtual assistants are like supposed, how do virtual assistants get paid? And most of the results came through most of the results said like PayPal or Cash App, not really e-transfer or like direct deposit. So I was like, this must be just a different way that he pays people then, I guess. Maybe like it's not really as common as to why like I didn't see it on Google. So I told him, I was like, you know what, like I don't want to give you my direct deposit, but I will give you my email so you can email me a check. Okay, so I'm not gonna like beat myself over because like I told everybody, like I told my sister, my friend, and they all said like getting scammed happens to everybody. Like even if you think you're being careful, you like it can happen to anyone, no matter how legitimate it is, or no matter how legitimate looking it is, it may look like. You can still get scammed. So, but at the same time, I'm not promoting the idea of like normalizing getting scammed. Like getting scammed is the worst thing that can happen to anyone. Like it's really devastating. It can be very devastating. I was just very lucky that nothing happened to my money, but we'll get there. So he emailed me the check. And I took a picture of it and everything, and I got it deposited into my account. So I told him that I got it deposited in my account. And you know what's weird? Like, as throughout the entire conversation I was having, he would always ask me to like screenshot the confirmation, screenshot like my balance, like telling me to show him how much money I have in my account. Like, no real employer would ask how much money you have in your account. So I told him like I was very uncomfortable with me showing him how much money, and he was just like, there's no need to be uncomfortable. I'm not going to steal your money. I'm not going to steal someone's sweat. Like that's someone's work. And I was just like, okay. So I guess he's like just trying to like understand, trying to see that the money has been like deposited, like actually been deposited. And so, yeah, like I sent him the screenshot of that. And then he was just like, good, now go to the bank. So now he's telling me to go to the bank. And luckily for me, the closest ATM, he told me to go to the bank to go to the ATM machine. And luckily for me, because like if I didn't have an ATM close to where I live, like I would probably not even go through with whatever he was telling me to do after, because like why? So he's telling me to go to the ATM and withdraw the amounts of money. And let me mind you, the amount of money that he told me to deposit into my account was $1,000. Okay, $1,000 worth of a check. So I go down to the ATM and I withdraw that amount, and I tell him like, okay, so there was like some complications that went on that didn't allow me to withdraw the full 1,000. And I believe it's because anytime when a check is deposited into someone's account, like no matter if it's fake or real, I believe it takes like a few days for the check to actually be processed and ran through the bank. And if the bank finds that it is legitimate, then they will like process the check and like allow you to have the money. But if it's fake, then it will bounce back and it will go back to the bank, and the bank will take back the $1,000 or something. And so that's another thing that I thought was like extremely lucky for me, because like if that wasn't the case, I would have just simply withdrew $1,000 from my account. And so I told him, I was like, okay, so it's not letting me withdraw $1,000. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do now? So he was just like, oh, okay, so because what the deal was, right? What the deal was that I get to keep $100 from the $1,000. So I was supposed to actually withdraw. Sorry guys, I made a mistake. So I was actually supposed to withdraw $900, and then I get to keep the $100 from the entire $1,000 check, right? So I told him I'm not able to withdraw the $900 because all the money is like all the money wasn't like processed yet by the bank. So he told me like, okay, then go ahead and withdraw the $1,000. Withdraw the go ahead and withdraw the $100 that you were allowed to keep. And I don't know why, like I thought like, okay, like let me just do that then. Because like in the beginning of this deal, you told me that I could keep $100. So why am I now withdrawing $100? Right? So that for some reason it was able to work. I don't know, guys. Like I was able to withdraw the $100 from the check. So then after that, I told him like, hey, I was able to withdraw $100 from my account. What do you want me to do with the money? And I told him like, I'm waiting at the bank right now. What do you want me to do with the money? And so he's telling me, he's just like, okay, I want you to go and withdraw another $100. Now this is completely weird now, like because like you told me to withdraw only the 100, and the $900 was placed on hold because of the bank. So the bank wouldn't allow me to withdraw the $900. So now you're telling me to withdraw another $100, and I wasn't about to do that because that's now my money, right? So I told him, yeah, no, I am done with this. I'm not doing this. And he's like, okay, I want you to go to your nearest Bitcoin machine. I don't even know like how Bitcoin machine stuff works. I don't know anything about Bitcoin, but anytime I see anything about Bitcoin, I automatically think like, yeah, this is a scam, because like, I don't know anything associated with Bitcoin money. I just think like, this is definitely fake. But yeah, so like I told him I didn't want to do it anymore. Like I was going back and forth from the bank to my house, because there was so many like complications and like issues going on with me trying to withdraw the $900. And then eventually I was able to I withdraw the $100, but I was eventually able to put back the $100 back in my account. And I told him, like, I'm going to just give you back all the money. And let me tell you, like, I still thought that the check was real at the time. So I told him, I'm going to give you back the $100 via e-transfer. And then when I am able to access the $900 once again, I'll e-transfer you back the $900. So that's exactly what I told him. And then he was like getting mad at me. He was like getting all cranky. He's just like, I don't expect this of you. How can you do something like that? I just met you. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, what do you mean? How can I do this to you? I just met you. I don't know exactly what you're even I don't even know why you're telling me to withdraw anything. So what do you mean you don't expect this of me? Do you know who I am? What do you mean? So I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Like, just send me your your email so I can e-transfer you. So after him going on a rampage, like getting all angry at me, telling me that he doesn't expect this of me, and like he wants me to like still keep trying to go to the nearest Bitcoin machine, I told him no, like I'm not gonna do that. And so he eventually sends me the email. Guess what email it was? Guess what the email said? Just guess. Go in the comments right now and comment. Tell me what you think the email is right now. I'll wait. Are you done? Okay. The email said, ball is life. I'm not going to say the entire email, but it said ball is life. Ball is life was inside that email. And honestly, like, yo, when I said, sorry guys, this is a little like side story, but when I just said ball is life, I kind of realized like, that's kind of revealing his identity. But yo, like, he kind of deserves it because he's like a bad guy. Like, you're scamming little university students who are just trying to like make it out in the world, and you don't give a damn. Like, you don't give a shit about how much money, because like at a point I did actually like he asked me like, how much is your balance, and I told him how much, and it was like smaller than normal. It was really small. So like, and even after knowing how much is in my account, he still continues with the scam. Like, he could have at least felt bad and been like, damn, like I probably shouldn't scam her, she doesn't have any money. But he kept on going. So you definitely deserve to be scammed. You definitely deserve it. Anyways, sorry, I mean, you definitely deserve to be exposed. And you definitely deserve to be scammed. So, yeah, so he sent me ball is life. The email was ball is life, and I wasn't even thinking, y'all. Like, I was at the bank, I was cold, like it was really cold, and like I was like tired, and I just wanted to go back home, you know, like I just wanted to get the whole thing over with. So I didn't think for 1 second that this email could be fake, and I copied and pasted the email in my like e-transfer stuff, and I e-transferred him the $100. Okay, so as soon as I sent him the $100, I get a text message from my my bank, and they said that there is a fraud suspicion going on with your like activity on your account. And that's when I realized, like, yeah, I am definitely getting scammed. But actually, guys, like, when I realized when I was getting scammed was when he told me to go to the nearest Bitcoin machine. Because why would you make me? You're sitting at home texting me while you are making me go leave my house, go to the bank, and now you're making me go to a nearest Bitcoin machine? I don't even know where any Bitcoin machine is, and you're telling me to go to the nearest Bitcoin machine? When that happened, I was like, yeah, like, I am definitely being scammed. Like, no employer would ever ask me to go to the fucking bank and withdraw money for them. I don't even know to this day what the money was supposed to be for. He just told me to go to the bank and withdraw $900 so that I could keep $100. But anyways, so I get a text message from my bank and they said that there has been a fraud suspicion. So the $100 was not able to like go and be deposited in his account. So I was just like, like, yeah, like I'm definitely being scammed. This doesn't seem like a normal situation anymore. Like, okay. So I text him and I'm just like, hi. So, I sent the money. And y'all, like, when I got the text message from the bank, I kind of looked at it and I was just like, I don't think it's like actually fake. I think the email is just weird. I think the email is just a weird email. So I text him anyway and I tell him like, hey, I sent the money. And now he's like, the rest of the day was him just texting me and asking me to send a screenshot that the money has been deposited in his account. And so he told me like, send me a screenshot of the email that you're supposed to get when you send somebody money through e-transfer. And so I go on my email and the email didn't come. Like I didn't see an email, I didn't see a confirmation or anything, but I did see on my banking, my online banking, that the money was sent. So the status of the money of the e-transfer says sent and not deposited, right? So that's what I screenshotted and I sent it to him. And I also sent him like the transaction history. He said, send me your transaction history. And so I did that too. Y'all, I'm sorry. Like, oh my God, if my parents hear this story, if my parents and my sister hear this story, they're gonna think of me as the dumbest person that they have ever lived with. Okay, I feel so dumb saying this story because there's just so many things, so many red flags that went off that I just chose to ignore simply because I wanted to start being a virtual assistant. And I'm not saying a virtual assistant is a fake job, okay? Like, people have been successful working as a virtual assistant, and honestly, one day I feel like I would like want to continue on like searching how to also be a successful virtual assistant. I think that's a pretty good job for somebody who wants to start off with like their own business. If you guys don't know, I'm interested in becoming an entrepreneur. So doing these things will help me feel more comfortable being my own boss and like managing my own hours and all those things. So, but it's really unfortunate that I started off as like a fake virtual assistant, you know? So anyways, where was I? So yeah, like, I tell him like, hey, like the money's been sent, and he's been texting me. He's like, send me the screenshot of the email. And I'm like, I didn't get an email. And so the end of the day, he's just like, okay, give it some time and the next day it should appear in your email. So then I was just like, okay, like whatever. So the following morning, literally at 8 in the morning, he texts me. He's just like, send me the screenshot of the email. Did you get the email? And then I said, I did not get an email. Like, I would have already gotten an email as soon as the transaction has been done, but I didn't get an email. And the whole time, you guys, I thought that I was holding this guy's money. I thought that I owe him money because like he in the beginning gave me $1,000. So I thought there was something going on my side that is preventing me from giving him money. So that's exactly what has been going on in my mind. I was so scared. I was so nervous because I thought like I would probably get sued by this guy because like I owe him money. And that would be really funny because like at the end of the day, I don't mean to hold your money, right? I don't mean, but the idea of just being in court scares me as well, you guys. I'm just really scared about being involved in the law and all those things, in the justice system or whatever. But so yeah, he was like texting me. He's just like, oh, you have to like send it to me now, this and that. And I'm like ignoring him because it's 8 in the morning and I have to go to school. So I'm going to school and I tell him like on the bus that I'm on while I'm going to school, I'm telling him, I'm like, I'm gonna call the bank and I'm gonna ask them what the problem is, because I genuinely thought that this money was like something that he needs to have back, like he needs to get back, because I can't be holding someone's money like that. That's literally, what's the word, evil. Let's just say evil. So yeah, so I get to school and instead of going to class, I go and call my bank. So I call my bank and they basically assessed my account and they transferred me to the protection services, so fraud department. And they told me eventually, and y'all, this phone call took forever anyway. Like basically the entire class, like my class is 3 hours. My entire class was over by the time I was done talking with the bank. It was so messy. So yeah, so they told me that the check that the guy sent me was counterfeit and it was fake. So all I had to do was not spend any of the money. And they also made sure that the e-transfer that was trying to get to him was returned back to me, so that like nothing serious with the bank will happen. So they made sure the money was returned back to me, which was a grace, a blessing, a miracle. It was a miracle from God. Like I am so grateful that like everything that happened, like I was protected by my bank. Like I could have been in really deep soup if none of like the fraud protection wasn't turned on, or like the e-transfer went through. Because what happened, right? The money was bounced back pretty much, right? So if I were to send him the $100, I would be sending my own $100, because the bank would have eventually took back the entire $1,000, right? So yeah, that's what happened. And I'm really grateful that the bank was able to catch that before even I could. And I now learn from my mistakes. Like I'll definitely be a little bit more skeptical when it comes to like job postings, especially on Facebook. Like after, no, I don't like that. Now it's like in a weird angle. I did everything before I started this video. Anyways, I think it's okay. What was I saying? Yeah, like after the scam, I went back on where I found the job posting, and I looked through, and like most of the job postings literally sounded the same. And if they didn't sound the same, they were like worded in a different way. Like if it wasn't like a virtual assistant, it would be like a business assistant. I need a business assistant, a research assistant. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you guys are terrible. You guys are terrible for doing this to young people who are trying to make money, online, you know? So it's definitely important to be aware of scammers like that. Like I almost lost everything, and yeah, like the little amount that I had would have been gone completely, because I would have sent him a $100, and yeah, and the bank, and I would have also lost the $900 as well, because I was supposed to like withdraw the $900 that he gave me. And I don't know, let me tell you, I'm not even joking, because he didn't even tell me what the next step was. All I said was, hey, like the $900 isn't coming out, but what did you want me to do with it anyway? And he said, once you withdraw the money, then I'll tell you. No, you tell me now. You tell me now. So these are the little signs, guys. Like, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, okay? I am not joking when I say you should follow me on Instagram, because I am active I am active every day. I am not playing. I am active every day on Instagram. And if it's not like me posting a picture, then it's me reposting something on my story, or it's me asking a question, or it's me like saying something in the notes where the DMs are. You guys, please text me. Like, if like I just want to see like my DMs overflowing with like subscribers, because I feel like that would be like a lot more entertaining for me. I don't really talk to a lot of people anyway, so like if I had like a virtual community constantly like texting me and like talking to me about whatever, even if it's about this video or a previous video or video ideas, yeah, like video ideas are really helpful too. Storytime ideas, of course. Then I'll definitely be open to that. And I'm also open to like just having a normal conversation, giving advice, and like just, being that older or younger sister that you never had. So yeah, also definitely like this video if you enjoyed listening, and please subscribe if you are interested in seeing new posts with my videos and stuff. So yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.